Before the Beatles, Liverpool gave us Ronnie Wycherley, later known as Billy Fury. Despite a heart condition which caused his death in 1983, Billy clocked up 281 weeks in the UK charts with hits like Halfway to Paradise. But no one's written a proper biography of him, so we went to look for his fans and his family to try and get halfway to Billy's. Billy Fury still has thousands of fans, and one of them is Maureen Bowden. Maureen, where and when did you first see Billy?
1959, on a Larry Pons package tour on the Liverpool Empire over there.
What was his act like?
Very exciting, very dynamic act to watch. A lot of the adults at the time thought it was a little bit too dynamic, but the audience loved it.
Larry Parnes was Britain's leading pop impresario of the 50s. His nickname was Mr. Parnes, Shillings and Pence. He discovered Billy at this theatre in Birkenhead in 1958. Billy's mum and brother Albert remember how gifted young Billy was. Did you have a feeling that he was destined for big things?
I'd say so, because he was very talented. He was talented in the fact that he could draw, he could sing, he could play the piano, he could play the drums, he could play the guitar, he could play the mouth organ. And I think it was just the right time came along and he was there and he took it.
The girls used to go completely wild.
Was he very sexy?
Oh, yeah, yes, he was.
Your hair, you're fine. I want you to be mine. Oh, I think you're swell.
On occasion I was in front row and I threw my silver crucifix up to him and he gave me a big smile, and then this 10-foot Michelin man came over, threw me back in the seat and said, "Any more of that and you're out." These were the bouncers. They used to declare war on anyone who was adolescent, small and female. But anyway, last year Billy's mum gave me the crucifix back, the same one. She hadn't...
He'd kept it?
Yes, and she hadn't realised it was mine. She knew he'd had it a long time. So I've got it back now and I always wear it.
I think you're swell. I want to be your lover.
Heart problems slowed him down in the late 60s and 70s, but Billy repeatedly came back to do the Northern Club circuit.
I'm only halfway to paradise.
Did you have any idea that he was going to die? Did it come along suddenly?
Well, it came suddenly. I didn't think he was really going to die.
To kiss my lips.
Jean, when you turn the radio on and you hear a Billy Fury song, how do you feel?
I just sit there and listen to it.
Do you cry?
I do.
With happiness or sadness?
Both.
When was Billy's current fan club set up?
Not until after he died. There were several fan clubs in existence during the height of Billy's career, but later on there hadn't been, and it was only afterwards, due to response from fans who had still been faithful to him over the years, that the fan club was started. We have reunions in London 3 times a year. That's the nearest Sunday to Billy's birthday, anniversary, and once in the middle of October. Put flowers on his grave, tidy it up.
They just feel I've got to be there. It just like as though they can't get, now that they can't really get to Billy, the nearest they can get to Billy is through me.
I know
He was the first genuine rock and roll star that this country ever produced. He was the only one who really had any validity. The others were watered down copies of the American artists, because rock and roll was American music. But Billy brought something of himself to it. He had a real feel for the music, and he was unique. And I think he was respected as an artist by a lot of his contemporaries, by a lot of people who recognise that in him.
Since you said goodbye, that's all that I can do with my time. I still want